Hello, students of Standard 10. Welcome once again in this YouTube channel of Mount Brescia. I am here with the same chapter in Political Science, chapter number 2, Federalism. We have gone through up till now how federalism practiced in India, and under this topic we have gone through linguistic states. Today we will go through the language policy of our country, policy of India. A second test for Indian Federation is the language policy. First it was linguistic, now it is language policy. Our constitution did not give the status of national Our constitution did not give the status of national language to any one language. Hindi was identified as the official language, but Hindi is the mother tongue of only 40% of the total language speaking people of our country. Therefore, there are many safeguards to protect other languages. Government has taken many safeguards to protect the other languages. So, besides Hindi, there are 21 other languages recognized as scheduled languages by the Constitution. 21 other languages are there, which has been considered the scheduled language. If you see the Indian currency notes, you will find, suppose 10 rupees note in 21 different languages. It is written 10 taka, 10 rupiah, 10 rupees and other things. Not only that, in CBSE board, if you wanted to answer your questions in any language, 21 languages mentioned there in the schedule, you can use those languages to answer your question paper. So, states to have their own official languages. Every states of our country has their own official languages, and much of the government work are taking place in the official language of that particular or concerned state. Unlike Sri Lanka, the leaders of our country adopted a very cautious attitude in speaking the use of Hindi. The use of English has been banned or stopped in 1965 because official purpose of using English has been stopped in 1965. But many non-speaking states of our country has protested against it. They've taken out in Tamil Nadu a very great movement taken place to stop this type of disputes. Government agreed to use English wherever it is required. So English and Hindi both has become an official use of language. Whichever language you can use in doing your official work. So if you go to bank, you will see the receipt. One side it is in English, another side it is in Hindi. Many critics think that this solution favored the English elite. Means many people used to think, there are many people in our country. So everybody cannot be satisfied with the decision taken by the government, or government cannot satisfy each and every citizen of our country. So when the English has been promoted, that you promoted to be used as the official languages, either Hindi or English can be used, along with the Hindi or English can also be used. The promotion of Hindi continues to be the official policy of the government of India. See, promotion does not mean that central government can impose Hindi on the states. Means central government has told that Hindi will be the official language. You have to use Hindi. But if you don't know Hindi, you can use English. But this promotion does not mean that central government is forcing any particular state to use to use English as their or Hindi as their official language. You have to use Hindi everywhere. No, that they cannot force. So this type of flexibility shown by the Indian political leaders helped our country to avoid the kind of situation which has occurred in Sri Lanka. Means this liberal form of politics by the political leaders, liberal thoughts to combine each and every citizens together to make the states a holding together form of government. The central government tried its best, and it does not act like the Sri Lankan government, only where Majoritarian have their power. So this is the topic under what makes India a federal country, language policy. Now in my next video, I will go through the third policy, what make India a federal country, that is center-state relationship. Thank you.